All right, ladies and gentlemen, traders, welcome back to another Relentless recap. Guys, hit that thumbs up as you're tuning in. And of course, consider subscribing to our wonderful channel. This recap will be short and sweet. Guys, we're finishing the day up 2,000. We were at highs around 2.3. We came back at power hour, went live in Discord thinking stock MINM would continue over VWAP, but it did not. We gave back 200 bucks and we said, hey, you know what? That will do it. So let's talk a little bit here about how the day went and we'll get out of here. Again, this one will be short and sweet. So in fact, the day started off with us being red. Stock GHSI, ticker symbol GHSI. You know, it started off with the 1 minute candle making the new high, and we continued up to the VWAP. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't watching at this stock in this area, so I did miss this beautiful high of day push, or let's say red to green. But we got up here into a halt, and of course, I'm watching for the dip and rip out of the resumption, right? The dip and rip. This thing opens, dips, and it's so choppy in this area down here. Very choppy. I tried like 4 times, scratch trades. Finally, it starts to curl up. I get a decent win. And then, as we're getting ready to make a new high up here, I get aggressive. And this thing rejects. And I read it pretty early, pretty quickly. But I had a very poor fill. And I'm going to show you guys this trade. I'm going to show you guys part of the risk of trading where you can be trying to sell a stock and the shares are not getting filled. I thought this thing was fairly liquid. In fact, hold on, wrong recording. I thought this thing was fairly liquid, but it wasn't the case. The other recording there's from when I came back and lost the extra 200. So we're halted up, right? We're halted up. Let's skip ahead. We don't really need to see. I guess it doesn't really matter, right? So the first trade, I'm in, I'm out, right? Okay, take a small loss, whatever. I'm gonna buy back, and notice how quickly I'm green here, right? This thing rips from mid 20s up to 50, and then I'm selling 58 area. Boom, I'm back into the green. Great. Now, can we hold up this area and continue higher? That's what I'm watching for. Can we hold up the 50 area and continue higher? I'm in, and I'm in aggressively, and I'm in a little early, but I'm expecting the push. But notice how quickly I'm selling here. I've already put out my sell order. Come on. I should have been out at 30 to 28. Brother. And even the stock itself right here is a little disappointing because once we get back above, once we break that, we get back above this bit of a support that we had initially on the dip, it's a hot market. I'm not waiting for any extra confirmation. So before anything was going in, I was already long again at my size. And it's like, I'm surprised right here we didn't get back over 50 and rip to 11 because that was my plan. Hey, right here, I'm expecting to see $11 in the next halt. It's not going to happen. Now, there wasn't a ton of buying at that time after we had the initial pop, but just a little disappointing. The order's sitting there. Let's watch it one more time. Even to get filled just now, you can see it like took some time. I'm back in. The dip is held. So what happens is that I was in early, stopped out tight. I'll watch the entire. I'll let the entire thing play here once. There's 15. I tried to get for break of 50 there. It dips back to 10, 15, and then it rips. And now I'm going to try for size here over 50. It's not going to happen. And it's just the disaster with fills, man. Anyhow, if it wasn't for this nonsense trade, we could have had a much better day today. But part of the cost of doing business. So one of the key lessons today was, hey, if you get frustrated, well, not if you get frustrated, do not allow yourself to get frustrated, even when things don't go in your favor, whether it's your side or on the market or on your broker. Just keep focused, keep trading, right? And another opportunity will come along. So I missed the initial push. The halt resumption wasn't great. And that was the end of that. We then had CNXA. Crazy move. I mean, very impressive. In fact, how did BMAC? I'm wondering here, BMAC, who loves this price range. I'm very curious to see how BMAC did because BMAC loves these stocks. Hopefully, had a good day, like 15, 20K. I wouldn't be surprised. Our students are killing it. BMAC is
DMAQ, LCAAU, IFBD.
so my scanner's going crazy. BMAC is one of our students here, and he loves this price range. I didn't see him post, but yeah, this thing went from 35 to 73 with some huge, huge breakouts. I mean, okay, I'll show one more trade. Jeez, I'm not really supposed to be showing all these trades, but this thing just, I mean, I did not expect this. And by the way, I started off on this thing really nicely. I was up like $500 very quickly, right? And then I gave it back. Yeah, I was up like $600 in the first. Because this is the reason why I missed GSHI is that I'm watching at this one. I do well here watching for the red to green, and I had this low mapped out as a potential area for support. I bought down there. I'm selling into the move, and then I just give back profits trying to get the new highs over 50, man. But when it gets over 50, take a look at this breakout here over 55, 56. So right here, because I'm kind of late, I wanted a dip at 50, but it only came down to 53. So right here, 53, it's going to hold up this area here, 53. I didn't go long. So once it gets to 55, 56, I'm going to be like, you know what? I got to get in here. And I do. And I'm long 56, only 7,000. And look at this move. It jumps to 60. It just jumps to 60, 60, 66. I thought we were going to get a halt up. So I'm already here trying to sell. And, it goes from 62 right back to 66 into the halt level. And just like that, we're making like 7, 8 cents on what I thought would have been like a 2 cent breakout. I mean, that just took off, man. If it had dipped to 50, I would have had like 30,000 size, but we didn't get the dip. I didn't feel comfortable buying. Anyhow, this goes up some more, pulls back hard, goes up some more, pulls back hard. We only make $1,000. We missed this breakout. Where is it? We missed this one. We missed this breakout here. We literally looked away for 2 seconds. I'm like, man, I wish we would get more of a dip here. I look back, it's at 70. Just in the way how it did the last time there that I just showed is what happened here. So the pullback doesn't hold. It tries over here and then has a nasty rejection. Nasty move down. And that was it for this one. That was it. Deadly on the backside. Deadly. So that was CNXA, $900. Now this put us back into the green. Or we were green 500, red 500. So yeah, we're kind of like scratch on the day. And then we lost here and then made back. So now we're green about 400 on the day. And then NIMN comes along. So I traded. I missed the first push. I was aware of it down here, but I didn't. I looked away trading the other stocks, came back in this area, and was watching for the continued push. And we did get that, and we got it in good fashion. Beautiful flag here. Wedge, more so a wedge. It's a bit longer. Double bottom, and then higher lows. And then we made the new high over 415, all the way to 50. Beautiful quick pullback to 25.30. And then we pushed up 60, 508, 530, quick pullback. Candle makes a new high, 555. It does a red to green. We're in beautifully down here on the dip. We bottom tick this dip on that green candle, small size, but we don't get to move. We did sell 60% of our position, 66% of our position, but I wanted to see a new high. It didn't. We didn't get that. It came back down, and that was it. And that was the day, guys. 2K day. If it wasn't for the nonsense lag, we could have avoided that bigger loss. Also, if that stock had continued, like that's the potential. That's why we love trading. It's like, well, what could have happened if the day really was crazy? Like if that first stock, instead of not going through 50, continues to 11 into the halt, we do better on the other stock. There's so much opportunity, and I can keep doing better. There's a lot of mistakes being made. There's a lot of errors I can fix. I can be better. I will be better. The month has come to an end, and I do want to showcase the Discord here, and then I'll shut it down. Guys, shout out to the Discord, man. Let's go from top to bottom. If you're not in the Discord, guys, be sure to check it out. Be sure to sign up to the Discord. Let's see. Where are we here? Okay, this was yesterday, and we're coming down. So, shout out to the Discord. Triad right here, nicely done. We had a lot of people did well, but I really want to focus on the calendars. Okay, Danny P, 6,000 on the month. Way to go, man. Shout out to Danny P. A lot of good P&Ls. Max loss from Beam. Beam did post his monthly calendar, so we'll take a look at that later. Keep in mind, all the orange names are students, right? Green Dream, really nice, really beautiful day. Cactus Rob, another one of the students. Again, all the orange names are students, red names are moderators and or mentors. Jessica, some bigger red days for Jessica. Some bigger red days, but not too bad ultimately. Once we clean up these red days, the 29th and the 11th, right? I mean, we're right where we need to be, because even down to the $1,300 days, it's not bad because it's the average green day that we're seeing here for a decent day. So it's one day of recovery. But once we get these bigger red days, so she finished 400 in the green. Oh, there's 4 p.m. So Jessica will keep working. And let's continue. Split Rock, Cassell. Guys, the students, again, some people are using small size, some people are using the simulator, right? But for the most part here with small size, you can see getting it done. Getting it done. There's some red days in there, but good consistency, a lot of good things to work with here. We just have to continue. Remember, slowest is the fastest way. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep pushing. Parjan, my man, we've been working very closely as well. Way to go. Just congratulations, man. If I don't want to open our DMs, but if I do, you guys will see from a few months ago, just a few months ago, almost red every day, to now turning,
LGSTU,
getting
DMAQ, IFBD, PNBK, LCAAU.
Okay, I gotta take off the Momo scans. Yeah, so I'm very impressed. I'm very proud of the students, man. Parjan coming into his live account, you can see from small size, the process of small size, right? Following in the footsteps of myself, Marcelo, Tim, right? Using small size, using the simulators. Congratulations and way to go. Triad, another big day. Just beautiful stuff. First green month plus 600. And Marcelo, flat day. Mighty had a great month. Probably like, if I had to guess, maybe like 80K. I don't know. Split Rock, one red day. Just beautiful consistency here. I mean, just lovely. This is a sea of green. Smooth. This is as smooth as it gets, man. Beautiful days. Just a way to go. In terms of my monthly recap, I'll do a monthly recap. I'll put it out on Sunday. Trap Trader, way to go. Amit, way to go. Mr. Man in the sim. Red on 3, green on 1, but still ended green, but a bit of a rough day. Valuable. Let's see. Hold on. Let's have less green days. Wants to keep the less green. I'm guessing this might have been a typo unless I'm reading it wrong. But anyhows, keeping the loss a little tighter. Second green month ever in day trading. Oh, okay, yeah. Here's the edit. Let's have more green days. There we go. But yeah. Okay. Indeed, if we can have some more green days, and I mean the risk is pretty tight for the most part. The biggest green day seemed to have been 1.3. So when it's hot, on days like this, you push it, right? You get bigger green days, and ultimately on the red days, keep it tight. These days like this, down 73, down 130, you know, it can be pretty good. So, there's a lot to again, a lot to work off here, a lot to build off of. It's a good step in the right direction, right? Second green month in a row. Proud of the Discord, man. Proud of the students, right? Here's Mike. Another sea of green, right? We do have a bigger red day here, though, on the 25th. So on this kind of a day, you want to investigate, make sure you go back and see exactly what happened and why you got caught in a bigger loss. And once we can tighten up on this day right here, that's all you need, because this is a sea of green, man. So $93 in gains. But again, this red day here, we got to tighten up on it, because the average green day seems to be about like $8 or so. $4 average green day, average daily gain, yeah, $4. So once we tighten up on this, I think we'll be in good shape. I'm very curious to hear what happened on this day. All right. So Mike, I'll try and send Mike a message later here. I have to write it down. Let's see, Jay, nicely done. Amit, you guys know I gotta flex my students, man. Who would I be if I don't flex my students a little bit, right? Amit, my first profitable month, $67 for the month, man. And if you're a casual viewer and you're watching on and you're saying, man, this person made $67 in a month, why are they wasting their time? Why even bother? Guys, it's about process over profits. Because with one click of a button, right, and actually I'll show you, with one click of a button, right, let's come up to the screen up here. With one click of a button in this area right here, where it says 500, right now they're just using five shares, 50 shares. But you know what they can do when they're confident and they feel ready, and their stats says that they're ready, they can put the extra zero. And just like that, with that extra zero, this then becomes, 600, and then 6,000. And before you know it, you're more confident, you're getting comfortable, you're getting better. It's exponential, becomes 10,000, 15, 20, 30, all the way up to hundreds of thousands. It's possible. Is it likely? Is it guaranteed? No. But it's possible, and we're seeing people doing it. We're seeing people doing it right now. I'm doing it myself, right? If I'm doing it, it must be possible, right? So Amit, way to go. Keep working, keep grinding. Uh Al Bull, Al Bull, beautiful. I mean, just love. I mean, wow. Al Bull, are you sure you're not an MMU student? Right? I mean, this looks great, man. Way to go. Beautiful consistency. Keep it up. Tim with a nice day. Save, small red day here today. Uh, Sprue or small red today. Small red. Dynasty, another great calendar. I'm going to shut it down. We're going for 20 minutes. Another great calendar. I need to push it a little bit more next month. Biggest red day, 86. Biggest green day, 28, 40, 82. Biggest green day. So not bad, but still, again, likewise with the other trader just now, we want to make sure that on these kind of days, we keep it tight. If we keep it tight on these days like this, we'll see more gains towards the end of the month. Way to go. A lot to build off, a lot to feel proud of, right? Save $78,000 on the month. And we just spoke about how adding the extra zeros, being more confident, taking on more risk. Once you're ready, 78,000 in just 1 month. This is a yearly salary of a decent position here in the States. Someone just made in 1 month, and that's why it's process over profits. We have another one of the students here, Adam. First green day of over 1,000. Way to go. Shout out to you, man. Absolutely lovely. And of course, feel free to post more P&Ls if you do want to. I know not everyone likes to, but for those of you who do, feel free. Much better stats this month. Had two big red days. So red month is a little smaller. So you guys, don't forget, you got to keep that discipline, right? Even one red day, one huge red day can take away a lot of the month. So stay disciplined. Beam. This is the student that had the 4K loss, but ending the month green at 19,000. $19,000. Absolutely incredible. Tim, $74,000 on the month. The Discord is going crazy. Crazy the difference from last year, January, to this one. Does he have the comparison? I think last year, January, maybe he might have did like 3K or 4K. Now he's averaging 4K in a day. 4K in a day. Absolute beast. Let's go, man. 2 red days. And notice how he's keeping those red days small. Just 1K, 2.6. But pay attention to those bigger green days, right? 13,000, 8,000, 6K. Let's see if we can find some other big green days here. 8K. And even, I mean, in itself, 4K is a great day. But for the likes of Tim, someone who's pushing it and being aggressive, his bigger green days are now 15K, 20K. Guys, this is why it's process over profits, and then ultimately the profits will come. Oh, and here we go, last January. So, huge difference. This is year over year, guys. Look at this. Last year he had a big red day, 1,300. Now 1,300 is just a small green day. Process over profits. We got to put in the time. We got to put in the work. Cactus Rob, 1 red day on the month. Another one of the students. Man, the Relentless trading community is on fire. Guys, join the Discord, join the classes, whichever one you need, or both. If you join the classes, you'll have access to the chat room, right? The Discord is the chat room. Do not sleep on what we have going on here. What we have going on here is greatness. And I'll be here every day. Your fearless leader, Relentless, will be here every day to keep leading the way, leading the charge. Right, so Sabe posted his P&L here, red day to end the month, but again, up 70 plus K on the month. It's not bad. BMAC, who we mentioned at the very beginning of the video, and you see he's saying he botched CNXA, and that lets you know how great he's trading these cheaper stocks because he still finished up almost 3,000. Shout out to our students, man. Shout out to all the traders here in the community. You guys are getting it done. I feel so good, man. I feel very blessed, very grateful to have such a great community, a great group of people. And you see here, I see that MMU did the trick. Yes, it did. Way to go, team. Say hi to the recap. All right, guys, that'll do it. It's been Relentless Trader. As Marcelo is gonna say hi to his mom, Marcelo's mom. Hello, how you doing? Buenos dias, buenos noches, whatever time it is over there. Guys, stay safe, stay green. Keep chasing your greatness. Remember, if you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. Let's never settle. Let's keep getting better. Let's keep progressing. Progress is the name of the game. Stay safe, stay green. It's been your favorite YouTuber, Relentless Trader. Not such a short recap, but it's still sweet. And I'll catch you guys bright and early at 9:15 a.m. for another beautiful day tomorrow morning.